What's up? Inflatable enthusiast here, and I got a special review for you guys today. This is on the Gemmy 2006 Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, Rudolph, Hermey, and Yukon Cornelius sled scene. So this is going to be the first of hopefully many reviews of tabletops and animatronics and stuff. I know I said a few weeks ago in my video for my Coca-Cola snow globe that I wanted to start doing more with this channel since I reached 1,000 subscribers. And I wanted to reach, a more wider audience. And I've recently gotten into collecting, not just inflatables. I also am trying to start collecting tabletop animatronics like this, and also spirit animatronics, life-size props, all that kind of stuff. So this channel will still mainly stay as an inflatable channel, but I want to start doing more stuff like this, because I know a lot of people are really into this stuff. I want to start getting into this stuff because I think it is really, really cool. And, it's just something different to do than an inflatable review every single time. So, yeah, this is not my first tabletop animatronic. My first one is that Santa Homer up there. I did a review on that probably like 2 years ago. And then I also did a review on the Hallmark Jingle Pals over there. Again, also did a review on those like 2 years ago. So I have done animatronic reviews in the past, but, nothing too special. But, yeah, and this is also the new decoration room. I've set aside a room, and I put, a bunch of holiday collector's items and decorations that I collect, all in this room. And as I keep getting animatronics and tabletops like this, you'll see them pop up in the background because I'll set them up in here. I think this room is great for reviews and stuff because you get, a nice view of things in the background. And, it's better than just doing reviews in my basement and, like, in my house in random rooms that I've been doing the past couple of years. I think this is perfect. So I will review inflatables in here as well, as long as they're under, like, 10 feet so they can actually fit. And, yeah, as I get more, like, spirit props and stuff, I hope to start kind of like a little collector's man cave up here with some life-size stuff too as well. So I'm very, very excited, but this is just the beginning. So stay tuned. There's going to be a ton more reviews of other items like this, not just inflatables. So yeah, I'm very, very excited. Anyways, we'll get into this video. So, like I said, this is the 2006 Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer sled scene. This was sold at Walmart for $19.96. You can see the price in the back there. There is 2 versions of this. There might be more. I don't know. But there's another version of this that they made after, a few years later. I don't know the exact year. But I can try to pull up a picture on screen right now. But if you know what I'm talking about, the characters are just slightly different looking. They're made out of, like, different materials. But I believe they say the exact same phrases and do the same things. So, but this is the original version, I believe. The first year it was released, I believe. Again, if not, correct me in the comments. But, yeah, I got this off of eBay for like $30, $40, I think. Which is not, it's a little steep, but, I wanted something really, really cool that I really like to start off, reviews of items like this. And I was fine spending that money because this thing is in mint condition. This was never taken out of the box. The characters all work and light up and move and talk perfectly. So there's nothing wrong with this thing. So I was perfectly okay with spending that price. Speaking of the box, you can see the purple and blue color scheme that Gemmy used on a lot of Rudolph items in the early 2000s through the 2010s. They used this box on the inflatables as well, like the Bumble I did a review on a few months ago, classic 8-foot one, and just pretty much all of the classic Rudolph inflatables up until about 2008, I believe, or 2007 is when they switched to like the red box art for Rudolph. But I love this one. It's very nostalgic. You can see the Rudolph logo right there with a picture of him from the movie. Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer features songs and phrases from the holiday classic. See the Gemmy logo down there. Try Me. Rudolph, Hermey, and Yukon Cornelius move, and requires 4 AA batteries, which are included. I believe this came with the original batteries too, which is cool. I put them in and they work perfect, so that's pretty cool. Side here is pretty much the same. Then the back here, it shows the Rudolph logo again and says, your favorite characters are here to keep you entertained for the holidays. With singing, dancing, and classic character sayings, your friends are sure to brighten the season. And then you can see the barcode down there with Walmart.com. 2006 Gemmy Industries, www.gemmy.com. And yeah, the bottom has pretty much nothing special, just shows how to install the batteries. So the actual item itself, I'll take it out. I untwisted the things from it to do a review on it separately. So here's the actual item. I love this thing. There was an inflatable made of this. I believe it was just a prototype though, it was never released, but if you look up, if you go searching deep enough, you can find there is a picture of an inflatable that looks just like this. It's Yukon pushing his sled, and Rudolph and Hermey are on top of it. Amazing, amazing piece. I wish it was produced, but I don't think it was. But they did make an inflatable of this, which is so awesome. The new inflatable sled coming out this year with just Rudolph and Yukon, I really wish it had Hermey, and I really wish it looked like this, but they're just sitting on a stupid red sled. I really don't care for that design. I was going to modify it and customize it and put the new 4-foot Hermey on it, but I don't think he'll be in scale. I think he'll be too big. But, you know, we'll see it when they come out, I guess, but I was really kind of disappointed with that inflatable this year. It should have looked more like this. But anyways, here's the actual item. Again, looks amazing. I'll go over the individual characters, starting with Rudolph. He's very, very tiny. He's made out of nice plush fabric. His nose is plastic and it lights up. You'll see that in the demo. And his head turns side to side. You can see the rotating mechanism there. Yukon sled is plastic. It's very, very secure onto the snow base, which is like a fuzzy, sparkly material. It looks very, very cool. They're just sitting on a big green bag with some rope wrapped around it. The rope is very nice as well. And Hermey as well looks very, very good. The only thing missing with Hermey is he doesn't have his feather on his cap. But, you know, it's not a huge deal. It's not a big missing detail. But his hat is like a cool, kind of almost shiny, fuzzy fabric. It's different than like his coat material. His coat material is just like normal plush fabric. And his head rotates as well. You can see the plastic rotating mechanism there. His face looks great. His eyes are plastic, and his mouth and his eyebrows are just printed on. But this literally, Yukon and Hermey both look exactly like the puppets from the movie, which I love. Rudolph does too, but he looks more just like a toy than like the actual puppet from the movie. His eyes are embroidered, by the way. And his hair, Hermey's hair looks very nice. It's like a fuzzy yellow material. And he's sitting underneath a checkered plaid blanket, which is a cool material. It's almost like a corduroy kind of material. Very nice. And I love this detail. If you lift up the blanket, you can see he actually does have legs. Again, a nice extra detail that they didn't have to include, but I'm glad that they did, because you don't even see his legs at all, but they are there. They are just underneath the blanket, and the blanket is stitched down to the bag on the sides here. Yukon looks very good as well. His beard is like kind of a long, straggly, fuzzy fabric. It looks very, very good, though. He's got a nice smile right there. Again, plastic, just black dotted eyes. He has his earmuffs, although they are missing the strap for some reason. But, you know, not a huge detail. His hat is very good. It's just a nice plush fabric. His belt and his boots are kind of like a leather kind of material. They're not really leather, but they are like to give the fabric gives that effective leather, which is very nice. And then he has his golden belt buckle there. He has pockets on his jacket and stitching to like kind of outline the zipper and stuff like that. It looks very, very good. There's a lot of like very, very small details on this thing, which is great. His backpack looks very good too. It has 2 straps there, and actually you can stick your finger under it. And it has a nice piece of felt fabric rolled up for his blanket on the top. And on the back, he's holding this piece of rope, which I actually thought this was ripped and got cut, but this is how it's supposed to be. I think it's supposed to be like his whip for his dog sled team, although there are no dogs on this item, but oh well. So yeah, I mean, that's pretty much all the details, all the, you know, how it's made and stuff like that. It's a very, very nice piece. I love it. It looks very, very nice. It's definitely one of my favorite tabletops. That's why I've decided to get it, you know, to start off the reviews, because I have known about this for a long time, and I have always loved it. I just never bought it. But yeah, anyways, without further ado, I'll do the demo of the songs and the phrases. So here we go.
Who are you? Who am I? The name's Yukon Cornelius. Gold! Gold and silver! Silver and gold! Wahoo! We're a couple of misfits. We're a couple of misfits. What's the matter with misfits? That's where we fit in. We may be different from the rest. Who decides the test of what is really best? We're a couple of misfits. We're a couple of misfits. What's the matter with misfits? That's where we fit in.
So yeah, I am actually holding it up a little bit, because if I lay it perfectly flat on this ottoman here, it does kind of block the speaker and make it hard to hear. So I'm just lifting up the front a little bit so you can hear the speaker better. But anyways, that's the first one.
Mister, where are we going? You're going to stay with me, and we'll all be rich. With the biggest silver strike this side of the Hudson Bay. Silver! I thought you wanted gold. I changed my mind. Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer had a very shiny nose, and if you ever saw it, you would even say it glows. All of the other reindeer used to laugh and call him names. They never let poor Rudolph join in any reindeer games. Then one foggy Christmas Eve, Santa came to say, Rudolph, with your nose so bright, won't you guide my sleigh tonight? Then how the reindeer loved him as they shouted out with glee, Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer, you'll go down in history. Who are you?
And then it repeats again. So it says those two phrases and plays those two songs. It plays the Rudolph theme song and We're a Couple of Misfits, and it plays some dialogue from the movie. So yeah, I love this thing. It's such a, you know, nice little piece to have. It's a nice collector's piece as well. I'll definitely be putting this out around Christmas time, but for now I'm going to keep it in here with all of my other collector's items. But yeah, I mean, I'm super glad to start getting into this other stuff and not just inflatables. Again, I've been into this kind of stuff for a while now, but I just never decided to buy tabletops or animatronics. But this year I'm really getting serious about it, because I really want to start doing more with this channel, and I want to start, you know, growing more in, you know, I want my displays to start growing past just inflatables and stuff. I really want to start doing something else really special. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the review. An awesome, awesome collector's piece. I'll, you know, continue to buy more of these over the next couple months, couple of years, you know. I'll keep doing reviews on them. So I'll try not to make them as long as this video, because this is already 13 minutes long. But, you know,